Excellent. Well then, here we go. Data log entry, day 64, addendum. Having returned to Phandevler, our party ran various errands. I watched our companion, Droop, and attempted to teach him how to cook with mixed success. I also paid our employee, Greg, his first week's salary as promised, and negotiated his foreseeable tenure at the Stone Giant while we will be absent. Fred and Nietzsche assisted with cleaning the place up and dragging down the bodies of other red brands we had mercy killed earlier. Casimir and Kai checked up on the villagers in the meanwhile. Apparently, the woodcarver's family is safe and thankful. Casimir gave them money to jumpstart their recovery, and the woodcarver's sword was offered to the son. The family, grateful, shared a secret about Thunder Tree. Carp and his mother were not at the family farm. Casimir seemed worried, but eventually took solace in the neighbor, Billy Bob, who comforted him with the news that they had gone into the city for a routine trade errand. Darren the Drow Knight agreed to host a funeral for the party's slain companions. And then we met back up, and the party met with the town master, who was thankful that we were ridding the Red Brands of the city of the Red Brands, and he offered us the deed to the Stone Giant. Sildar paid the party for ridding the town of the Red Brands, and promised more gold to investigate and take care of Cragmaw Castle, and hopefully find information about his missing friend, Iano. That night, the party and many townsfolk gathered upon the hill outside of town for the funeral of our departed friends. Darren spoke kindly, and I watched as we are three sisters, cast as one, Clothis, Lachesis, and Epsilon, to spindle, to weave, to cut the thread, to measure the life, and judge the dead. I do not know if it will be appropriate to approach him, so I return to the Stone Giant to retain my watch of Droop. Penkel, however, spent the night building a steel defender in the shape of a savanna feline, its design inspired by the noble appearance of the tabaxi dances with moonbeams. The next day, we set out early with Droop, leading the way to Cragmaw Castle. Not far from Phandevler, however, some ogres were spotted laying waste to a campsite. Kai worries for the safety of the town and has suggested we get rid of them. And he and Nietzsche then snuck through the brush as I attempted to speak to the ogres, who did not seem very smart or helpful, and a fight quickly broke out. We will now be teaching these children some manners.
Thank you very much.
Excellent.
Alright. As Nietzsche, you're back on recap. For next
Not
month.
so nice. Sounds good.
As well as for next month, let me know when you are unable to play, because I know the holidays are coming up. I do know for the 24th and the 25th, it'll be canceled 100%. So I know my Sunday's game will be canceled, and probably Monday, which is this game on the 25th, will be canceled likely. So let me know after that when you guys are available. As long as we have players, we can obviously play, but I know the 24th, 25th is a no-go for me.
Hey, Red, this is Nietzsche. There's a chance that I will be out on December 18th on a business trip. So hopefully I'll keep you posted. That's a tentative right now.
Okay. Alright, we'll jump back into the combat. Epsilon.
Delightful. Well, Kai is getting hammered over here. I think these two are giving us some trouble. I think I will just come around up here, look at both of these very sternly, and let's see. In a firm, motherly voice, I will cast command on both of them as an upcast and say, grovel like good children in Giant. And they will need to make a couple of wisdom saving throws.
Oof. -1,
Yeah.
natural 1. 6. Alright, on their turn, they will grovel.
Perfect.
Having problems with my Roll20 account. It seems like I'm no longer able to access it.
Try a different browser. Or get your VPN off.
The funny thing is it's off.
I don't know.
Oh, actually, I will try to get closer to the other one, but I can't make it, so that will end up being my turn.
Fred can't get in for the time being, I'm assuming. Do you want me to do anything, Fred, in the meantime, or no?
Just told the dead if it sees anyone.
Huh?
Even did you hear the last thing?
I got. Oh well, the whole wisdom save. Then no, he's not gonna do anything.
Why doesn't? I don't think that
I don't
breaks
think
it.
it does anything, no.
No.
Oh yeah,
Doesn't
feel
go
free to
attack
just.
him.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh, I know this now. I remember this.
Jeez Louise, you got so much shit on your bar. That doesn't even work, total dead. What the fuck? No
yeah, I
number
know.
spawns
Have
up.
to. Yeah, you just have to click on the actual. Wait, it doesn't.
No, I did in the
work on it?
core. Doesn't work.
Huh.
Okay, wisdom save.
I just have to. Yeah.
Boop. And he fails with 3. Alright, Ogre goes and grovels as he goes prone.
Good boy.
Is it just for this round and then I'm assuming it goes away?
Yes, next round he will have free
He'll just-
will.
He'll realize, like, what am I doing?
You are graveling to mother.
Alright, so Nietzsche, if you do attack the ogre that's prone with a range attack, it is disadvantaged, but if you go up to it in melee range, you do get advantage.
So I'm already hidden.
Correct,
So-
but if you come out, you will not be hidden. At the mo-
Understood.
You
But,
could-
so-
you could get advantage for being hidden, right?
Yeah, so
He would
it'd
just
be
get a
straight
straight
roll.
Right.
Yeah. So, am I able to attack the other one, or I don't understand?
Yeah, you can attack this one. I'm just saying in general, if you were gonna attack
Well,
this
will
one.
it? Does it then break the spell or whatever? that
No.
goes-
No,
No,
it totally doesn't.
it does not.
Okay.
The spell is technically already broken because he went prone.
No, the other one went prone, not this one.
Oh, gotcha, yes. Oh,
But no, it
I
does not
will
break the
attack
spell.
I will attack the other one with my light crossbow. I fancy light crossbow, and go from there.
Oh my gosh.
ooh, lovely.
He's dead.
Way to open it. Because I was just going to ask, do they still get reactions?
As it begins to back up a little bit, as I like Epsilon to make a dexterity saving throw, as it kind of almost collides into you.
Certainly.
You dodge out of the way as it crushes the ground as you move 5 feet.
Ah,
And what do you want to do, Nietzsche?
I'm gonna stay.
Gonna hide
Actually,
again?
I will stay hidden. I'm gonna see
Right.
if this guy doesn't do anything.
Give me another stealth check if you're gonna hide.
Will do.
Cool. Got it
Alright.
fixed.
You're hidden. Alright, Kai. You kind of been
am.
smacked in the ground like a nail as you're like.
I have indeed. I'm just checking to see what is a bonus action. Second wind is a bonus action. Okay. So bonus action, second wind. 1d10 plus 1 for my level, fighter level. So 8 hit points.
Easel.
I will then use my action to. Okay, it's going to be at a disadvantage, but I'll give it a shot. I'll shoot at this one with my hand crossbow at disadvantage. Ooh,
Yeah, it's a hit.
I think that still hits, right?
Hit him in the ass.
Lovely.
Okay. And then I will shift over here. Are these like, these are like raised stones, something, rocks or something? This stuff?
No, it's a tree, bro. Oh, you mean
Tree, is
this?
it? Yeah, the.
Oh,
Well, it doesn't matter.
it's a we'll say it's a tree because you walk through it. Because if it was rocks, you would have to climb over it. All right, Cass.
Perfect. Casimir is gonna move here. I know he's prone, so he's at disadvantage, but I am going to try and throw a javelin at his direction. See if that hits.
That's a hit. 21.
Oh, we're rolling well tonight.
Yeah.
Don't jinx it.
Who said that?
And that is the end of my turn.
Alright, Pinkle's not here, so I'm gonna skip him for now. I don't know.
Excellent. Then Epsilon will just come forward and kind of harass him, and not harass, but I'm going to spank you on the bottom, you silly child, and take a dodge action, and that is her entire turn.
Okay. Fred.
Is this a tree right here?
Yeah, we said it's a tree, so it's a tree.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck it is, honestly. I think it's like a pile of wood. That's probably what it is.
I'm
'cause
thinking-
there's a cart.
Yeah, I was thinking it was. Yeah, some of them look like they could be barrels.
Because it's very pixelated. It's hard to tell.
Am I able to go to Kai though? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. Seeing a friend injured, Fred is gonna do his best thing as he's gonna cast Inflict Wounds. At second level.
Goodbye, Kai.
Friend is hurt. I help.
That does take me down.
As you get healed for 13.
You should see him in our Sunday's game, Cursus Rod. Man, his character's fucked.
Oh, dude, I am now. If they have a wheelchair, they can call me Dr. Xavier now.
He literally fell from the railings, and his spine cracked right on the bar.
Ouch.
He was level 1,
Oh.
so
Yeah.
he took 9 damage. He only had 6 hit points.
Yeah, nobody wants to help because I'm an asshole in that game.
Well, you did run up the stairs by yourself.
Yeah. So it's pretty funny. Use my action on that one. Bonus action. Just pat Kai in the back. There.
Ogre's getting up. "Ugh, me not bad, you bad. Me crush you. So he attacks you at disadvantage with his club. 18 to hit.
Oh, that does hit.
So you take 16 points of bludgeoning.
Your own mother.
As he like breaks you a little bit, parts just fly off of you.
Pinkle has arrived.
Welcome.
Ah.
Uh, If it is my turn, then
Yeah.
I will fire when ready. Since he's already up and
As you
moving
see a
about.
big
And
bright ass to strike arrows into. 14's a hit. He's dead. I didn't combat.
Excellent. Glad I could help. Phew. Just the threat of me. I'll flex a little bit.
don't worry, guys. I got him.
Right in the ass. He's dead.
Oh, Mr. Nietzsche, thank you. We were worried they were part of a larger contingent, is that correct? We should see what they were doing here, and if there are any survivors of the camp.
Hello, we're here.
It's Ghost Town.
I'm going to begin casting mending upon myself.
You're fixing up all the freaking heavy dents.
Yes. Excuse me, while you begin to search, I will be fixing myself.
You guys can look.
Anybody here? Hello.
You can roll investigation as you see fit, as you look through the belongings, the tents, whatever's left.
Well, everyone's doing that. Fred's just gonna cast Druidcraft, see what the weather's gonna be like.
I'll just go over to this ogre. Kai, are you investigating this ogre?
No, it's in my experience that ogres have nothing worth searching for. Not unless you need some really strange spell ingredients.
Might be what I'm going to try to check just in case. Let's see.
Okay.
They weren't tearing apart bodies of people when we arrived.
Disgusting.
So somebody was here.
Pinkle, you begin to go through the belongings of the tents and kind of look around. In your section, you do see half-eaten bodies. People who were sleeping here, they didn't stand a chance.
Oh no! Don't come over here if you're weak of stomach. This is. Ugh.
As Casimir,
Appears to be
go ahead.
human. No.
Of some
Are
sort.
they human?
Yeah.
Or do we know?
It's hard to tell. Their bodies are just mutilated.
No.
I will circle around the camp, trying to see if there's more than just.
As Casimir,
two ogres.
you see something sticking out of this guy's butthole, as it looks like a bead of some sort.
I'll pull it.
Alright, you give me athletics.
Don't take it. Never mind.
Pull his beads of love. Yes.
Not from the butt.
Come
Not
back
from
in
the butt.
Neverwinter.
There we go. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, you pull out of its kind of rear, pulling out beads. So it looks like a pearl necklace, as it's covered in feces, as you watch liquid spray all over your arm as you pull it out.
It's a little disgusting from this direction.
Casimir's just going to then go into the bush and wipe. Is there like water around anywhere?
There's no water here.
We have water skins, etc.
Oh, I do.
He doesn't want to contaminate it.
Too bad Fuse isn't here.
I know. I'm going to take a water skin and clean off my arm, and then I'm going to Casimir's going to walk on over here and investigate the tent if nobody else is in there.
You get in there as
Are
you
there-
see a horrific sight of someone just got ripped apart.
Do these appear to have been like traders or campers or just?
It's hard
I
to
don't know.
tell,
Hard to-
honestly. From what you can tell with the wagon and such, they could have been potential merchants. They could have been a lumber smiths. They could have. It's hard to tell. It looks like there was a few of them here, and they probably got attacked within the night.
Is the wagons? Is there anything salvageable?
Nothing of your worth.
Okay.
You can take the
All right.
tents if you want, but they're just worn.
Can we tell where the direction that the ogres came from?
You can add 50 gold pieces to your inventory, Casimir. The pearl necklace is worth that much.
Nice.
Well, you know, ogres don't really have much of, you know, pockets. They got a butt, so I thought, you know, that'd be a perfect spot.
I guess so. Awesome. Actually, if these tents are not too ripped up, we can.
They're just worn. That's pretty much it. So you can't
Right.
sell them, but you can use them.
We could use a tent. I mean,
Yeah, the one that's Casimir's in is probably the best one out of all the rest of them. The rest of them have like holes.
anybody want to bring a tent with us? Does that anybody object to us taking a tent?
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, you can put a 2-person tent in your inventory, and it's a national item. But besides that, there's really nothing left here. Even though these people were not armed, majority of the stuff they had here are tools. And they're not really like, they had like a bandsaw, they had a hatchet, they had like pretty much like equipment to do what they needed to do out here. Shovels and stuff like that.
So, looking in these tents, I know that there's body parts and all that kind of thing all over, but is there anything in there that's recognizable or would maybe tell us who was?
You'll have to give me an investigation check. It's gonna be a high DC.
Can people have a higher investigation? No, I don't.
Higher than 21, that's for sure.
How about 11?
Nope. As Nietzsche, your arrows are not intact off this Ogre.
Okay.
As soon as you try to take one out, they break.
Oh, I'll take 2 off for my 2 kills.
Fred not in the mood to investigate.
Gonna have to get some P. Diddy on Casimir. He stinks.
Anyone want to shake my hand?
Yes, I'll always shake your hand. Sorry, I was a bit preoccupied there. Or have we found out who this was? A group of woodcutters then? Trying for timber?
Your guess is as good as ours.
You mean the ones that were killed?
Yes.
We don't know,
Oh. Well,
unfortunately.
hopefully they were not a Phandevler then. Should we wait around for others, or should we continue on?
I think we should continue on. Don't want to. I don't know if ogres travel in threes, or I don't know much about them, but not much for
Neither
us
do
here,
I.
and it's going to attract other carrion and vermin.
Yes.
I suggest we carry on and get out of here just in case any more decide to come around.
All right. We don't wish to dispose of this camp in any way. We should leave it as is.
Ankle shrugs. Yeah.
All right. That's all you had to do to convince me. Onward then.
All right. Oops. Right. Back to the road this way.
Alright, as you continue onwards on your journey. So you've traveled about 10 miles since Phandevler. As the day begins to spring a little bit. It's midday now, around 3 o'clock, as you begin to take your venture across the land.
Beautiful.
See the beautiful clouds in the sky. With the Druidcraft, it is going to be sunny and bright.
Nice.
So you begin to move through a meadow, almost like kind of a road, but full of flowers and trees. And these trees have little flowers and birds flying in and out of them. So you can see squirrels and kind of little small, a small little pond in the distance, full of toads and other kinds of creatures.
We have been traveling a while. Should we stop for a picnic or continue forward?
I would love to stop for a short little rest, and I would love to get a chance to kind of rinse myself off.
Ah, right. How do we all feel?
Fred like slowly starts to wander off. Like seeing a squirrel and starts wandering away.
Oh,
Fred, we... Mr. Meadow.
You just see a bunch of like creatures get up to you, Fred. They look at you.
Yay! Time to learn something else. Time to cast Speak with Animals.
Is it a ritual or a spell?
Ah, it's a spell.
Alright. Druid with the big caps.
I have a lot of spells.
Hey, what's up, wise guy? What are you doing here?
Hello. Would you like a berry?
No. I'd like to get off my freaking lawn.
Oh. Or. He starts walking away sad.
Yeah, that's right.
oh no.
You just see just squirrel there just moving around. It's just looking at you. As you speak to animals, you do see another rabbit look at you. Hi! Pleasure!
Hello, would you like a berry?
That's a very.
Yes, as I I give it a little good berry. Go down and tip.
Looks at it, sniffs it, licks it. Eats it. Thank you very much. So, what brings you around the pond, huh?
We are. I don't know. Just like looks around a bit, doesn't know where he is. I just saw a squirrel and followed it.
Oh, he's an asshole. He don't like anybody.
I tried giving him a berry.
He likes,
Yeah,
acorns.
I can't make acorns, but I can make his berry.
Why do you talk so funny?
I don't know.
I see. Well, since you gave me a gift, here, I'll give you a gift. Let me get in my hidey hole here. He jumps in.
Bunny poop.
As he takes out a carrot. Half-eaten carrot. Here you go.
Thank you. Bye, little one. I got to go.
Where?
He looks around again. Do I see everyone or no?
You do, but they don't notice you talking to animals. They're just kind of like talking to each other or waiting.
I just gotta go back to the group.
What group?
To that group over there.
Oh,
He's like,
yeah, no thanks. That one has a gun. I'm out.
Ogre.
He speaks right directly towards Nietzsche.
Alright, bye. As he like, he'll hand another berry and then be off.
Disappears. Alright, get off my lawn! Yeah, that's right. Get off my lawn.
This is your bridge over.
Alright, you return to the group.
Hello.
Oh, welcome back.
You've returned.
So he's got a half a carrot in his inventory now.
He looks at it as like, I could talk to animals.
Ah,
Well,
that
that's
is
new.
That's fantastic. Did they see anything interesting? Have there been any hideouts or any other ogres or bandits or travelers?
He gave me a carrot.
Pinkle rubs his ears, strokes his beard. Okay, well, I guess that's useful then. Keep you from
Right.
being hungry on the way.
Can Droop have that?
You could have it.
Takes it.
They
Oh,
said
that was
the
nice.
squirrel was mean, so I stayed away from the squirrel.
Squirrel. Oh, you want me to pick on him?
No, I was in this house.
Squirrel stew.
Does anybody quite, now that we're here taking a break, does anybody quite reckon how far we are from Cragmore?
This many. So he puts up
9.
2 fingers.
So where are we on the map? Red? Are we the little red squiggly
Flag.
thing?
Yeah, you're the flag.
Okay.
Each hex is 5 miles.
So we walk straight up and then kind of over to the left, or did we go up and then to the right for some reason?
No, you went. Droop is showing you where it is. That's why
Gotcha.
I'm guiding you.
I'm
He says it's deep in the Neverwinter woods.
making a little map. Deep in the Neverwinter woods. Okay.
Oh, so the Cragmore Hideout X is not really true.
No, that is.
That was the old cave.
That's where we almost
That was
started.
a cave. That's where you started.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Well, if everyone's feeling rested, shall we continue on?
Do we want to take a long rest for those that may need to replenish a little bit? Or a short rest, sorry.
It is getting later in the night, so 15 miles. It is about. The sun is dwindling down in the distance, yeah, so it's up to you. You can keep moving forward, but you will be in the night.
I think we better just stop here, find a place to set up camp away from the ogres.
And away from the main traveling road.
Perfect. We did grab one of those tents, correct? Well, no.
Yes, we did.
Finkel, would you like help setting up one of those tents?
We can set up a tent.
Excellent.
Perfect.
It's probably awkward for him to do it by himself. It's like, damn it! It's like putting like a tent with a bunch of poles, like old school wise. And it just keeps falling down.
I'll help you here, Finkel.
Finkel's a brilliant
I've set the
engineer.
height to be 4 feet tall. Is that tall enough for everybody?
Not quite.
That's the most I can reach. So
Yes.
Well, it's a
That's
two-person
pretty
tent, so I don't think it's going to go very high.
It's gonna
Right. I will remain outside and just
crawl out there.
play sentry.
we have one working tent and one bedraggled tent. We just use it as a canvas to make like a lean-to underneath, not so much of a tent.
Certainly.
I think Casimir, I'll go ahead and just kind of like, if we're like in a woodsy area, I'll just kind of sleep on a tree, let everybody else, that can sleep in the tent, and I'll just kind of keep watch for a little while.
I'll be standing
Actually,
still.
Epsilon will spend time with Droop, and if you don't mind, Casimir, would you mind helping me for a moment?
I can absolutely do that.
I would like to, I'm not sure if I should do this around as everyone's setting up or whatever, it doesn't matter. I will just, Droop, do you mind answering, do you mind if I ask you a few things?
Food.
Yes, of course. I will begin,
And
Food.
I'll hand him some of my rations.
let's do that.
Ooh, animated trees.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. I think I will actually,
Food.
yes, we will be making food now. Exactly so. However, first, I would like to just get this off of my chest so that my faith in you is justified. Um, please don't resist. I'm going to cast some magic, Droop. Please don't resist. It is not bad.
What magic? Like
It's
glass
just
staff?
no, not like glass staff. I have never met him, but my magic is I cannot hurt other people.
And Droop, I know you don't quite trust me yet, but I'm here to make sure that no harm will come of you.
Mm,
Right. So just don't resist, please. And
Mm.
if you try to, I will know, and I will cast Zone of Truth around myself. And if he wishes to resist, he can try to make a save for it, or he can simply not resist it.
With charisma, he's bad charisma. He'll try, but he probably will fail. Yeah, he fails.
Excellent. And I will just ask you again. You are leading us to Cragmaw, the keep, where we are asking you to, right?
Yeah.
And you don't love it there. You
No.
are trying to help us get rid of it.
Yeah. Help gobos.
Perfect. And there aren't any tricks of yours that you are playing upon us?
What trick? What that mean?
Like lying to us?
No lie.
Beautiful. Casimir, I do believe that this was the right choice. I do feel good about this.
I would agree. He does. I mean, he's obviously not lying.
Casimir
Excellent. Well,
smell like orc.
well, he can't really help that, I suppose. But thank you very much. I'm sorry to put you through that, but I needed to be sure. And I will disseminate that information to the group if they weren't already watching.
Droop, why don't you go ahead and get some rest? Your resources are going to be quite needed and useful
Okay.
tomorrow.
As he just falls over and sleeps on the ground.
I built my tent over here in this little circle, and
Oh, you want me to bring a tent? I can bring a tent.
we have an actual tent. I just use the circle radius.
Oh, I have like art. That's what I use.
Well, even better. I'll get rid of the 5 circle. Oh, look at that! We have a tent. Ooh,
Beautiful.
there we go.
Ooh.
There's our tent.
Oh,
Oh, a bit of flavor. I have traveler's clothes. I'm actually just going to take one of my shirts and just lay it over Droop as a blanket.
Kai's on the castle. I'm the king of the rock.
beautiful.
Yes, my steel defender has curled up onto the rock like a
Yeah, I'm
large
just up here,
feline cat.
just up here keeping eyes open while everybody sets up the camp.
Fred is just standing
So-
still.
Did you guys want a campfire or no?
I
Yes.
vote no.
No,
I vote no. How do we know if there were 2 ogres just down the road?
but they're dead.
But there may be more.
Camping is so dreary.
I will set up under a tree as I go into a trance or lookout, pending.
All right. What's the watch order?
I'm gonna. I'll take first watch. I'm not quite asleep, and I have this idea I want to make. I'm gonna start pick up a small rock from over here, look through a couple of them, pick up one about baseball size, and start tinkering with it. What if I? So, defender, keep an eye out. Cottager,
I can join at any point. Remember that I do not actually sleep.
I'll take third watch then.
I can take. I'll take the
I can
last
take
one
fourth.
before people wake
Okay.
up.
Did somebody take the second, or did we skip it?
I will take second.
Oh, okay.
Casimir, please, just get some sleep. You have been working very hard lately.
Much appreciated, that's one. Thank you. I'll be all right.
But I think like a Fred. Fred will just help on third and fourth, since he only needs 4 hours.
Kai will take first watch with Pinkle to help out.
wow, fantastic, excellent.
I was hoping the map wouldn't be too laggy. I haven't used the animated maps. I have a couple of them that I bought a while back.
It's really cute.
They're fine on my side.
So, Kai, have you traveled through here very often?
No. My people stay mostly to the oceans and the seas. But, you know, things change. So I'm kind of getting my land legs under me. You?
Oh, I've not been in this region too much, but I've been all over. Done a lot of mapping of this parts of the world. I haven't been to Neverwinter in a while, though. Most recently, we were in Luskin.
Luskin's a dangerous place.
It was, but there's lots of opportunities there,
Indeed.
but not as many as.
My father had many dealings with people of Luskin.
Well, I had settled there, and it really. I just kind of wound up there. But those days are behind me as we're now in this region, and it looks like we have quite the adventure on our hands here. Quite the opportunity.
Well,
I'm
yes,
excited to meet this glass staff because I would like to see how this works. I know he sounds nefarious, but
I'm going to say you may want to tamper your enthusiasm a little bit. Glass staff doesn't sound like much of a pushover.
it's just not practical to make a glass staff.
Well, you know, it might not be glass. It might just look like glass.
Oh, even more interesting. Oh, interesting.
You know, maybe it's a crystal. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe these high-level wizards have a way to make glass as strong as steel.
I'm not aware of that, but it's interesting.
I mean, I'm sure there's many things in this world that we're not aware of.
That's true.
So you're just wandering through life now?
Well, I was going to see if I could get a job in Philandrin and see if there was any opportunities, and it sounds that I found an opportunity. So we'll see. Found Epsilon, and that has kind of reinvigorated my interest and reminded me that there is perhaps a little bit more still to offer. Still relatively young. So we're going to see what happens.
It certainly seems like
See
there's a
where this
lot
takes me.
of places here that need help.
There are lots of new things to learn as well, areas to explore. As long as people try hard, then they deserve help, but have to make an effort. Not easy way to make your way in the world.
No, can't expect help. You gotta be able to do it on your own.
That is true.
I'm gonna climb up on this rock and see if anything worth.
All right. I'll prowl around a little bit, check out the woods, see if we see anything. Back and forth, back and forth. Settle down by the knot fire.
Sorry about that.
All right, roll me
All
perception
right.
checks.
This is not going to be good. Oh dear.
Your Steel
I
Defender
have to
can roll
rethink.
as well, since it
Oh,
is
that's true. That's
its own
true.
sentry.
Does he have? I don't see a perception roll per
It's
se.
just
so
wisdom.
Wisdom.
16.
No, thank you, Lord.
All right, Kai, can you roll me a d20? 15. All right. You're safe. No encounter.
Excellent. Well,
Who did we
then,
say was going second? Do you remember?
Epsilon will be.
Yes, Epsilon.
Epsilon.
Yes, Penguin. Hello.
Good morrow. So it is time for second watch.
Very well. Where would
So
you
far,
suggest? Yes.
nothing out here. We didn't see anything.
Fantastic. I was just sewing. I will put away my sewing kit and I will, I assume, purchase myself upon that rock as Kai and yourself were?
I was on the ground. And, Kai was up there. He got a pretty good vantage point.
Ah, then I will try to do the same. How are you
All right,
doing?
well, we'll see you in the morning.
Very well. Good night, Penguin.
I think we'll go in, put on his jammies.
I think Epsilon slowly makes her way up there and she's watching Nietzsche and then turns her attention around. Should she attempt to perceive?
All right, roll me a perception check. Epsilon, roll me a
Nice.
d20.
Ah, so curious about Nietzsche, as well as Freud.
All right, roll me a d12 now.
find some people with perception.
I have pretty good perception. I'm just not using it right now, currently.
I'd like your pet to roll me a perception check as well.
I was just reading up to see if they need rest or not.
They don't.
Excellent. In that case, here we go. Catcher. Nothing.
Everything.
Alright. It's not apparent situation.
No worries. If there's a moon out tonight, I think Epsilon is feeling a little wistful, thinking about the funeral yesterday.
Kai, you sleeping in the tent or no?
Well, it's a two-person tent, so who's in? Are there anybody sleeping in it now?
There's 2 people in it.
No,
There's
then
Casimir
I will.
and Pinkle.
I will take. I'll take the spot that Pinkle was staying at while he was on watch,
All right.
and bed down there.
As you guys get surprised in the night, as they attack you.
Ooh, not the field.
You're
the
not
steel
awake for
defender-
this. Your steel
The
defender
steel
did not pay
does
attention.
not be surprised.
I know.
But it
they're
can't
not,
be
They're not
surprised.
attacking it,
Okay, that's fine.
but they're attacking
Oh no.
people.
I am still in my studded leather armor, of course, since I don't have to take it
Yeah.
off to
Only the
sleep.
people who have heavy armor or medium armor have to take that shit off in the sleep, so they don't have their AC. Alright. Give me a second. They get a express attack roll. 12 and a 20 on Nietzsche.
20 hits.
Take 7 slashing as you wake up in excruciating amount of pain as you get stabbed by a goblin. As this gobbo is going to attack you. 16 for Kai. Does that hit you?
Yeah, barely, but it hits.
Alright, take 8 slashing. As the commander here is going to use a scimitar, a 21 to hit for 5 slashing on Epsilon.
Alas.
As these 2 goblins will fire at you as well. 2 21s for 15 points of damage.
Oh, she is on the rock.
As I'd like you guys roll initiative as you hear obviously groans and pains and something's happening in the camp as you all kind of wake up, realizing quickly you're under attack by goblins. As you can see one goblin carrying away Droop in the distance. Ah!
Even though you said even those of us in the tent are rolling right now.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone's
But if you don't have your armor on, your AC is lowered.
Right.
It takes 10 minutes to put armor on, so... Okay, let me roll these guys in. Give me a second. Oops. Let's put them up the tree. Alright. Epsilon, death save. Oof. Steel Defender. What does it want to do?
Okay. I'll just double checking on what its options are. Since if I'm incapacitated to act on its own, it doesn't say what happens if I'm sleeping. So it will leap up to here. It will leap over to here, actually, where it sees a threat. And then I'm going to assume that it just goes into like defense mode in front there to keep somebody from running into the front there.
Sure, I can take a
And
hold an action if it wants.
actually, it says it takes a dodge. It takes the
Dodge if
dodge
you, oh yeah,
action.
it doesn't have command. Yeah, okay.
So it will be there. It's standing guard, I guess, to block that. But it can use its reaction if somebody tries to attack.
Okay.
Nope. Yes. Oh, done. End its turn.
Alright, this goblin is going to skirt you over around here. Gonna fire an arrow shot at Fred. 23 to hit for 8 piercing.
That does hit.
Alright, Nietzsche, you have 2 goblins next to you as they're serrating you with their scimitars.
I am not happy. I get up with this stabbing pain in me. I try to stand up and lean on or grab one of them and cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay. You watch his body as his body just turns to like pretty much ash.
And I talk to the other guy, says, "You're next." End of turn.
Okay. Did Kai.
I will magic missile this person in the face.
Okay. He's dead. After the second missile, the last kill just punctures his face.
Then I will move up here to engage this person.
Okay.
And I don't think I can do anything with my bonus action at the moment that I want to do. I will activate Blade Song, and then that will be it.
Fred.
Oh, shoot. That defender should not have moved, actually. It takes a turn after mine. I shouldn't have rolled for it automatically.
It should have its own initiative, actually.
No, it says it goes immediately. It takes...
Immediately after your turn? Okay. Alright.
Yes.
We'll put it back.
Yes.
Let it rock. What's Fred want to do?
Fred not like that. Can I see where Drew went?
Droop? He's behind the rock. So he pulled.
No, Drew. As I'm gonna spend my action.
They literally just slept on the ground, so they just grabbed him.
Yeah. He going over there.
Casimir. You're without armor. What would you like to do? You're without armor or shield. What would you like to do?
Oh god, cool. I would like to. How much movement would it cost me to get up over next to Epsilon?
Just normal movement speed. I haven't really counted the rocks.
Okay, cool. I am going to come up next to. Actually, I'm going to come up here on this side of Epsilon, and I just like walking out, noticing what's going on, and I'm going to come up here, and I am just going to take both hands and just cast Lay of Hands as an action on Epsilon, and I'm going to restore. I'm going to restore 3 hit points to Epsilon.
Okay.
And then that. Actually, I'm going to extend the rest of my movement and come over here next to this goblin.
Okay. This goblin sees that as he kind of scared of his wits. So he will disengage. No, 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 no! Binkle.
Come outside. I hear noises. What's going on? Oh, goblin running away. I only had time to grab my warhammer. So I'll look around the rest of the directions. My defender says there's a guy coming over this way, so I will go ahead and race this way then. Oh, let's get this guy. And I'm going to use my bonus action to direct the steel defender to come over here, and we're going to work together to get this guy. And then it will race over here beside me and hold its attack in case this goblin comes
This
towards us.
goblin boss sees two of you guys. It's going for Casimir. As she will make 2 scimitar attacks on you. Natural 20 and 14.
Ouch.
You take 9 slashing. Does 14 hit you, Casimir?
Yes.
You take 4 slashing as so 9 plus 4.
13. Okay.
This is Gobble Wobble. Got a
I'm
pick.
just like standing there, hands on
It's gonna
Epsilon.
fire a
trying to,
shot
like,
at
read the
Casimir.
button.
17 to hit
Yes.
for 6 damage. This goblin's gonna move over here. Alright. Epsilon, you're prone to the ground. You're heavily damaged. What do you want to do?
As I stand up, do I see Fred running away? Do I have any idea what
You can roll a
Truth
perception
is?
check. 25. Yeah, you can see him behind the rock as he's getting carried by 2 goblins.
I see. In that northwestern spot?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. How do I do this? How do you measure again?
A ruler on the left-hand side. You'll see a ruler.
Oh gosh, sorry. It's been a while since I've done this. But I can see them, yes?
Yes.
Then I would like to cast Entangle on them.
Okay.
And they'll have to make strength saving throws.
Right now? Okay.
Or be restrained. I'll throw this spell up.
Let's just do it now.
They're getting away.
6 fails and 12 fails and 2. They all are entangled.
Beautiful. I have stopped them from stealing Droop. Oh gosh.
Oh god, they got Droop?
Yeah, well, Fred is running after them. She's kind of confused because she's still booting up, but she will begin to kind of grab onto you and kind of stumble past you right here. And that is, I think, all she can do. And she'll just shout to everyone that Fred is going after Droop over there.
Alright, Steel Defender.
No,
Eric
no.
goes after.
We'll go
Right.
together. It moved over next to me.
Oh, okay.
I
You want me to just
the
add it in order? Okay, I'm gonna kick that out.
I did it. Yeah, I changed this number to 711, so it should be right after me.
Oh, I just kicked it
It's holding it.
out of its
Oh,
order.
okay, that's fine.
Alright.
It's holding its action in case that goblin attacked us.
Wait, aren't you supposed to guys... Wait, didn't the order just get fucked up?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, because I...
Epsilon
Yeah,
percent.
yeah, I didn't get to go.
Yeah, then go for it.
I'm going to rapier this one.
Okay. That's a miss.
And I will shoot my crossbow in his face.
Disadvantage?
Nope.
You got an expertise?
I have expertise, yes sir.
Alright, she takes it.
And then I will just sit right there. I don't have I don't see a place to.
It's okay.
collect stuff.
Alright, so who was next on the list? Let me just double check. So yeah. Or I think it's Nietzsche. It was Nietzsche, then Nikai, so Nietzsche go.
Okay. I will run after this guy. No. I said, I did not give you permission to leave. Give me a minute. I don't want to get as close, but close enough, and then take my shot with my crossbow.
You would have to be a little bit back, but yeah. So you wouldn't get up close in range with him. 13's a miss. What? Little at-child.
And a turn.
Alright, now we go towards Fred and then Casimir.
Nice. Fred going to action dash.
I'm gonna put a cube here or something, so you know there's like a thing here. Kubi.
This be Fred turn.
Okay, now it's Casimir.
Alright, perfect. Having, kind of escorted Epsilon behind me and just gotten her out of the way of danger, I am going to angrily, having taken damage from this wretched creature, I'm just going to look at him and I'm going to say, not again. And I'm going to take my longsword, because I grabbed my longsword coming out of the tent.
Yeah.
And I am going to grab it with one hand, grab it with the second hand, and then just go at him with this longsword.
That's a hit. It's dead as you puncture its chest. Is just.
Well done, Cass.
Yes.
Thank you. Great job, Kai. Thank you. Where are the others?
Thank you for that.
We're kind of scattered, I'm afraid. We're not in a good situation.
So, Red, can I actually then use the rest of my movement to go back to the tent to grab my shield and another weapon?
Are you sure? Yeah. If you have movement left.
I think we should. If Pinnacle is holding the fort, Nietzsche's running to the north, and Fred is trying to get Drew. I think we should help Fred. Or I will run to help Fred at the very least.
I will be there.
Okay. So you go to the tent. I'm assuming you're going back into the tent, but.
I did, and then I just came right back out real quick. Grabbed my stuff and took a couple steps
Okay.
out.
So you had that much movement? Jeez Louise.
Yeah, he hadn't moved at the beginning of the round.
Alright, so this Gobbo's dead. Droop is in trouble. He doesn't know what to do to get out of the shit. Out! Get me out! As he will try to break out of it. It's like, what is it, athletics or strength saving? Or checks? It's check, right? Entangled, strength, restrained. Creature can make a strength check. Okay. Nope, he's stuck in there. Alright, so that's that. Alright, so next one would be Pinkle. What do you want to do, Pinkle?
Pinkle will charge the goblin. Did that goblin do anything? I never know if it actually moved.
I think he already did something already. I think he
Oh, are you
attacked.
sure?
He attacked Casimir or somebody.
Okay.
Casimir.
Because Casimir took a shit
I
ton of
will-
damage. Don't forget to mark your sheet or your token, Casimir. For
I'll
damage.
charge towards him. And I will hold my action in case he comes near me. And then... But I'll use my bonus action to use this. I'll just use my bonus action to use this field defender to attack that guy. So it moves 40 feet. And it... Catch a jar. Canister. Will force rend. This is my spell attack modifier to hit. So do I just...
Yeah, if it has
How
an
do I
attack,
roll
it should
that?
have its attack. It tells you in the sheet what it uses.
It does. It says it uses my spell attack modifier to hit. So
Yeah.
I guess it gets to add to that. Okay.
You just have to modify the sheet if you want to use that sheet.
Okay. I will do that. Okay. I'll go ahead and use it. So it rolls a spell modifier. Is that just your...
It's just your
You're
spell
in
modifier. Whatever it is,
Yeah.
it's +6, +7. What is it?
Oh, maybe plus
Oh, plus 6,
4
yeah.
or 5. Okay, yeah.
It's plus 6. So 16.
That's a hit.
And then hit is 1d8 plus 2. So what's this?
You can click the rend, and then you can just add whatever the plus is.
Yes, I will do that.
We'll figure that out later.
Oh, I see what you're saying. There you go. I'll start to edit it now.
10 force damage? Okay. Or was it more than that?
12.
12.
It's 10. It's
Alright,
plus
he's dead.
2.
That is already doing +2. 1d8 +2. So that's the damage is normal, right? 1d8 +2.
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
Okay. It's dead. It just ripped it apart. Alright, as Gobble Wobbo sees they're losing here, it's going to aim a shot at Kai with an arrow. 19 to hit for 6 piercing.
Yep.
As he starts running. This one's going to try to break out. 18, it rips out of the contested straps. As he holds his ground towards Fred. Epsilon.
Excellent. Fantastic. I think I will just beeline 5, 30 over here. and shout a command at this goblin. And just shout at it and say, "Hold! Sit there." And it will need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is it a concentration spell?
No,
Okay.
it's not.
Command. A wisdom save. It's on its turn it'll do its command.
And that will end hers.
Okay, this one will try to rip out. Get out! 11 fails. Nietzsche. I don't think I used this guy yet. Give me a second.
Oh,
I think he's out of the order. Let me just double check. Yeah, he's not even in the turn order anymore. I don't know what happened. Give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna let him just go and then do it. Alright, he is I'm gonna keep running away from you and shooting arrow. Misses. Alright, your
so
turn.
I will run after him and shoot a crossbow bolt.
That's a hit.
What?
End of turn.
Kai.
I guess I'm going to take off 40 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to fire a another magic missile.
He's dead.
And then, well, that's going to be my turn, since I've already moved.
Red this time is no longer going to give hug or anything. He will just, no emotion, just grab his face as he's gonna cast Inflict Wounds.
Alright, that's a hit.
Nice.
So he does the giant from Game of Thrones. He just puts his fingertips into his eye.
Yep, I'm gonna make it worse by basically just grabbing him and trying to crush his head in. But yeah.
He's pretty much dead. Drips
Looks like
freaks
the
out.
Demon! Demon!
Let's see. It costs rough terrain, right?
Yeah, and it's rough terrain. He's all entangled.
I'm gonna step in. 5, 10, 15, 25. Yeah, I don't have enough movement.
Goblin is gonna keep running. As he will fire another arrow. Natural 20 for 7 piercing on Nietzsche's knee. As an arrow flies right into your kneecap, Nietzsche, for 7 damage.
Ah! Damn you!
Casimir.
Okay. So, here. I am gonna move up here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I don't have the range on my javelins to hit anything right now.
It'd be disadvantage. It'd be 2060. So you could hit him, but it'd be disadvantage.
Actually, I am going to action dash.
Okay.
So, and then I am going to move there.
Okay. Droop screams, "Help me! Demon! Demon!" As he watched frickin' Fred just mutilate fucking one. 9, he can't get out. He's screaming for help.
I'm muted. There I am talking to everybody.
Yeah.
I action dashed to there. Everyone all right? Anybody need any help? I don't see anybody
I hear
Who
Droop screaming.
danger. So that'll be all that I do, and then the steel defender.
Oh, I'm sorry. Gobble wobble. Alright, Epsilon.
Oh, I got shifted. That's okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21. Yeah, she's just going to dash, and that is her turn, and just kind of shout to Droop that no, that is our friend. Remember,
Demon!
demons can be good.
Oh, this one tries to break out. 19 as it rips out.
Ah.
As it looks towards everybody, but ends his turn. Nietzsche. Your knees has an arrow in it. What do you want to do?
Am I able to do the steady aim?
Yeah,
And not
you just
go
can't use
anywhere?
your movement. Yeah, you get advantage.
I will do the steady aim, get advantage, and light a crossbow up.
He's dead. As you fire in the back of his head.
Did we get them all? As I hobble over.
I think there's still
Yeah,
one to go.
yes.
There is. Oh, there is.
Alright, Kai.
Alright, I am going to move. 20 feet here, and then I'm going to bonus move to here. And
As you
that'll
see
be
the
my-
mutilated body there. Its eyes are like black holes.
Oh, I'm just saying he hasn't let go of it yet. He's dragging it too.
Ah, get away, demon!
What do you want to do, Fred?
Oh. He is going to have fun. He's basically dragging the other goblin, but he's gonna use all his movement to do the other version of inflict wounds. Might as well.
Toll the dead.
No. Another version. 15.
That's it.
This one's gonna be even worse though, because I haven't used it in a while.
Holy shit.
Plus I'm using Touch of Death as well as the Channel Divinity. Cause again, I haven't even used this one, which is basically 9 more damage.
So you just mutilate his body even further. As Kai just sees a front row seat with Droop as you see what guy you have in your party. Is that its combat?
No one touches Drew.
Drip scared. Drip, 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 scared.
Fred
Oh,
here
As
now.
he slaps you.
Oh.
Get away from me.
Or... Okay.
He
He,
just
like,
saved your
leaves.
life, you idiot.
Yes.
He's all sad now.
I'll drop
Start leaving.
the spell and said, no, he literally just saved your life, Drew.
He.
These other goblins were attacking you.
No attack. They take me back to Cragmaw Castle.
Well, they need only have asked us to know that we are already taking you there, so they just died for no reason, didn't they? What fools.
Yeah, they're just like dragging him by force, so obviously he doesn't really know better because he's goblin. Thinks as they just died. Yep.
I'm going to reach out a hand to, like, just kind of standing there, like, thanks, man. I'll reach out a hand to Droop to just kind of help him get up and help him.
He hugs you with your life. He is scared of Fred. He first count seeing his own goblins just get melted by his hands.
Tell you what, Droop, how about we go for a ride? You want to sit to my shoulders? That's what cheer you up.
No, like Fred. Fred's scary.
Let's walk back to the tent, shall we?
This is true. Fred's on our side.
I agree. That is logical.
As I walk back, I'll just try to talk to him and say, Fred is a friend, not a foe.
No, scary. He melted the faces off.
To protect you, Droop.
No.
Doing a quick search of these goblins as I hobble on over. Is there anything there?
They have arrows. They have 10 goblin arrows for short bows or long bows. The leader has some moonies. They have 5 gold pieces on the leader. And the rest of the goblins have half-eaten rations that are made by goblins. So it's like kind of fingernails and toes and stuff.
Nice.
Ew.
Sounds delicious.
However, I do feel I should apologize. I thought I was being watchful, but they snuck up and seemed to have knocked me out an arrow got me and took me offline before I could see anything.
Epsilon, please do not
I
worry.
think
don't
Nietzsche
see
needs some
anything.
medical attention. He's got an arrow right in his kneecap.
Ah, well, allow me. I do know that you are divinely skilled, but yeah, and I will restore 6 points to you
Oh, thank you.
and fix your knee up. Oh, whoops. That was supposed to be not at Atropus, but at Nietzsche, obviously. Thank you, Casimir. But I will try to do better in the future.
I'll just say to the party, we need to be vigilant. We have no idea how many more of these things will be out here in the woods just waiting for us.
And we need to break camp now.
Yeah. And we probably should always have 2 people on watch.
We need to
We
break
kind
camp.
of sort of did. Your defender was there and failed as well.
Yes, he did. We can create an alarm next time as well to make it a little easier for ourselves.
You still guys have
They
some
were just-
time to sleep before.
But we don't want to. Why are we breaking
How many
camp?
hours left?
Well, the goblins found us once. Who knows how many goblins are in the area?
Did any get away?
No, they all died.
Well, I mean, we don't. As far as we know, right?
Well, we can certainly give it a shot.
Just kind of listening, do we hear anything else in the close by at all?
You just hear the wind across the trees and birds in the distance. Still deep in the night. You still have 4 hours of watch left.
Can we do enough to get a long rest?
What? You need to sleep. You need to still watch for 4 more hours.
Right, but will that get us a long rest at all?
Correct.
or-
Yeah. You're just
Okay,
continuing
okay.
onwards.
I didn't know if this combat
No,
was
it
enough.
didn't. It didn't cancel it. No, it just
Okay.
stopped it.
Well, that was here. I'll do a ritual to ensure that nobody gets snuck up on again. I'm going to do a ritual alarm spell.
It's only got like a
And we'll
20
put
foot.
it.
It's not that
I
big.
know, but it's still that way we can't get snuck up on totally, right?
Isn't it better at the tent?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I was going to put it near the guard, whoever's on watch.
Well, yeah, but that's no. The
It
alarm
doesn't
is
work
to
that way.
get something off
So
while
nothing goes
nobody's there.
inside the area. Hey, it's perfect for the tent.
Great. I'll sleep better.
Seep, seep.
Casimir is just going to go in the tent, grab his armor, get everything suited back up, and come back out.
Nietzsche will go up to Epsilon and say, I thank you very much for healing me. Did you need healing, or shall I pass it on to another of our group?
Oh, thank you so much, Nietzsche. I am very curious about your ability to use divine magics, but I am all right, thank you. I can mend myself a bit.
Yes, I've dabbled in areas in grave sites, and I have taken on some unique divine magic through the years.
That is very interesting.
I will go to one of the other party's members and ask which one of you would like me to cure wounds the best I can. So that would be.
I'm below half health. Any bit could help.
Well, then I will. I'll cure. Do my best on Kai.
Go for it. I can go ahead. I can take that.
If you're going to get your spell slots back anyway, you might as well.
Yep.
Sorry.
Hey,
No.
every little bit helps.
Yes.
That's just wrong.
It's wafting in Pinkle's face.
If we're in the long resting, I think Casimir's just going to do
Dude,
four
that'd
more.
be. You know, honestly, I kind of want to see a gasomancer, like a class that just uses gas as spells, because there's so many gas spells. Like literally, you could just do gas and literally be like a fart magician.
Really, if you could get it with a druid, it would be.
Yeah, you got all the gas spells,
Gaseous
man.
board druid.
Gaseous
Could you do
form.
the-
You got fart cloud. You got a bunch of fucking stinky spells. And then
Don't
once you get to
worry, I
higher
got
level,
you
you
guys.
got my favorite spell. The fifth
Kill
level
Cloud
spell.
or is what was it? Yeah, Kill Cloud.
No, it's not kill.
Cloud kill.
Cloud kill, yeah, that one.
Or
yeah.
is it Stinky Cloud? I think it's Stinky
It's cloud
Cloud.
kill. Yeah, you can do all the fucking cloud spells, and you'd be a fartomancer.
Don't worry, next campaign I got you, fam.
It'd be really hard to play, but yeah, you got fart spells.
Oh, I got you. I got you. I'll make another good joke character. The best one.
It kind of reminds me of that movie back in the 2000s from Pee Wee Herman, Paul Rubens. He played the superhero with a fart. Stinkly, but
Don't
deadly.
worry. We'll reincarnate Agatar.
Fart answer. I just like thought of that on the spot. I was like, wait, there's like so many gas spells. Like what?
So is Epsilon continuing her watch afterwards?
No,
Who
you
put him
would
in this
next person be a watch.
Oh.
Move over, Pinko. I want to sleep.
Why are you here?
Sleep.
I say we just tie him up and put him up against the rock.
Leave him be.
Sure
He's
you need
scared
to
and
be
he's
here.
too helpful.
Nietzsche will clean his crossbow and keep watch.
Are you keeping watch as well?
All right, roll me perception checks on your watch. What do you guys and what do you do for the 2 hours?
I'm cleaning my crossbow.
Oh my
and,
God, Nietzsche, you're not even paying attention.
Yeah, apparently not.
Dear God, where's the defender? Oh yay!
Yeah.
I will say, Nietzsche, when you did fight in that battle, you already took your trance, so you're not really gonna get a long rest anymore since you're an elf.
Yes.
Hey, Red.
So you can
Casimir's
consider just watching for now. Sorry, go ahead.
Casimir's also out there. I came back out there with my armor on.
Okay, so you guys are pretty much done with your rest.
After that, I am just like Casimir's like wide awake.
I assume we didn't get a short rest either then.
No, because it hasn't resetted yet for the full day.
Yep.
All right. What do you 2 elves talk about in the night?
I'll just really quickly say to Nietzsche, I'll just say, I'll be damned if I'm gonna let goblins take over us again.
We can't let them find us and sneak attack. That was horrific.
Nietzsche, what brought you here? How did you get to join us?
Well, I've been one of my favorite establishments at the in the inn sorry, my brain is not thinking as my words are coming out of my mouth. Yeah, I've been living in the Neverwinter's Woods in Phandevler and I was looking for more adventures. I don't know much about the woods, just the area, the small area that I was in, but I came to town looking for some odd jobs and just looking for more adventure than I found in the woods and to find a group to go on these adventures with. How about yourself?
Well, as you know, I was out here with my cousin, and we just kind of stumbled upon these adventurers who needed help. I took it upon myself to say that perhaps we ought to help them, and therefore we're here. I was set a task given by my grandmother to help protect my cousin, because while he is the learned one, I am the fighter, obviously. She knew that I might be helpful in protecting him. Obviously, she and I were both wrong in thinking that, but nonetheless, here we are.
And we've turned into a pretty good party working together, that's for sure.
Absolutely,
We've been successful in many of our endeavors, and hopefully we can bounce back from tonight's episodes, that's for sure.
Yes, I agree. I completely agree.
I've been, I haven't tried this yet, and I gotta wait for my time, but I have a spirit companion as well that I can bring into the group, but I haven't determined how long the companion lasts. Is it just for an hour, or if it stays for as long as I need?
Yeah, how long do you know what this companion will be?
Yes, this companion is going to be a gray wolf, but it is not. It is actually an undead gray wolf. As I have mentioned to Epsilon earlier, I've dabbled in mourning for the losses of some battles and some over grave sites, and I have come up with this power of attunement with the undead, and that has given me some unique abilities.
You know, Nietzsche, I really think if you have the opportunity, you really ought to talk with this to Fred. I think he would absolutely love this.
I will definitely talk to Fred. It just hasn't happened yet. He is uh, he is a unique individual in his own right.
That he is, but he has proved himself very useful and very vital to this party, I think.
Absolutely. I think we each have our own strengths that has complemented this party very well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I'm glad you're here, Nietzsche.
Thank you. I'm glad you're here and that we're working together. It's Droop is definitely a unique individual.
Do you know, I feel like in a lot of ways, like some of us, he's just kind of lost along the way. I mean, perhaps we can help him.
Indeed.
I know he can be annoying to some other members of our adventuring party, but myself as well. But you know, if we can help him, I think we should, and if he can help us.
I fully agree. Nietzsche will kind of stare off into the night at this point in the conversation and just kind of reflect and try to get a better understanding from himself on the spirit companion should he ever call for it.
What class are you?
I am a Night Stalker, which is from the...
Is it from Tasseltoff or no?
Yes, Tasseltoff's Night Stalker.
Do you know what page it is on? I don't even see it.
It is on page 35. And there it has the page for the spirit companion. It's a medium or small undead spirit companion.
Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah, so you magically summon the spirit companion. It draws your strength from your inner flame. It's translucent, invisible to you. It uses your proficiency bonus.
But does it? Is it like an hour, or does it? That part I don't know. Or is it just as long as I want it?
Well, it's based on... Because it's the spirit companion, so it's probably going to be like the same as somebody else's spirit companion. It's going to be like a ranger kind of style, I think. So it doesn't say. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's just like a beast summon kind of thing, where it just stays with you until it dies. So if your spirit companion is destroyed permanently, you can spend a minimum of 1 hour to concentrate mentally calling out another spirit. At the end of each hour, a new spirit companion appears. This hour coincides with a short rest. So, yeah, so it's based on how many you can summon. You spend an hour. It'll if it dies, it just stays with you forever until it dies.
Gotcha.
Do you know, does it use a spell slot, or is it just like... Oh, it says when you cast a spell within range.
Yeah, when I cast a spell within range, I could also do it from my spirit companion's location.
Yeah. I just wondered, does it consume a spell slot when you summon it, or no? Or does it use your proficiency?
I did not think that it would use a spell slot, but that is up purely up
I
to...
think it's based on your... It's not going to use a spell slot. I think it's your proficiency. How much proficiency do you have?
2.
2. So you can summon it twice a day, and that's it, probably.
I gotcha.
And it takes an hour to summon it.
So... Am I allowed... I can't summon now if I'm watching, so I guess I will wait at this point in time.
Yeah, pretty much at this point. Well, you have to still make the everything for it anyways.
I do. So give me a sheet whenever you have a chance, and then I'll go from there.
Okay. I'm just gonna give you a spirit, and that's it. All right. So, you guys are done your watch. As you get a long rest as you spend your 4 hours watching for the rest of the people around the vicinity of the surroundings of your friends and people. I'm just gonna give you a Reaper spirit because that's the closest thing. You'll have to find a picture down the road, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then you'll have to, its HP is based on your rogue level. A number of D8s equal to your rogue level for HP. Alright, there, it's under Beasts and Summons. Alright.
Yeah.
As you guys take your long rest, you're eventually... Night goes pretty nice. As you begin to venture once again. Packing your things. And heading off the long road. In the meantime, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be back in 5 minutes. We'll join back in as you begin to make your way towards Cragmouth Castle in the distance.
It's not nice. Drew said the M word.
What?
He said
The
much.
M word.
Nice.
He said a mouse.
Uh-oh. All right.
A monster, I meant demon.
Mm.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I gave you a token for your doggo. Enjoy it. I put it on Discord. Already uploaded it.
Oh,
It's a wolf or whatever. Ghost wolf.
Nice. Thank you.
We got wolves, water demon, water elemental, eel defender. We're gonna need more space. We can just sit back and let all these things do the work for us.
absolutely.
As you guys begin to make your venture, you're welcome to roll a survival check for herbs or food along its way.
That sounds like a nice reprieve.
Ooh, someone gets a common herb.
I'm too busy tinkering.
And you guys, only Nietzsche gets it. Nietzsche.
Right. Here we go. Tinker.
Nietzsche, you can roll a d6.
A 2.
And you can roll me a nature check. Let's see what you know about anything about this. You have no idea what this is. Anybody else would like to help? You can roll a nature check.
Nice. What's this? Is it important?
Ah, I will scan my memory. Then.
Anybody got a 10 or higher knows what it is. I put it in Discord.
We all look over at it. Oh, we found grass.
Is it grass? Hope it's not poison ivy.
Interesting. It is not poison ivy. In Gnome we call it Fiddler's Delight. I'm not sure. I think it has another name in common. More like the musical fruit, I think it is. Have you never tried it?
Nope. I haven't come across it before.
Well, it's pretty convenient because the tinkering that I was doing earlier this morning and on our journey so far today is I made this music box. If you were to chew on that musical fruit that you just found, or the Fiddler's Delight, you would appreciate it in new ways. It would enhance the music, and perhaps if you were to sing along with it, you would you become better at singing, or playing if you play a musical instrument. At least that's what we've experienced for gnomes. I believe it's in the universal effect. Would you like to try it?
So if I eat this bean, shall we say, my toots will be quite melodious?
Yes. Apparently that is the case. Or if I open this music box, you would appreciate it even more.
Oh.
I will go ahead and open the music box, and we'll have some music while we make our way across the grasslands as we enter the forest. I don't know how close we are to the forest, but we are yet.
You're getting closer. After a good trip, you eventually hit the afternoon into the forest. You eventually arrive in the Neverwinter Woods. The woods are dark as barely sunlight kind of reaches the canopies across. So you can see different creatures and insects that dwell here as you begin to make your way.
Fascinating.
Quite interesting. You say it's a little bit darker inside there?
Yeah, it's like dim light. There's a little bit of pockets of light that shine through the canopies, but not enough that would give you an ascension of light. So it's not dark, but it's not bright light either.
Mm-hmm.
As you begin to move through the bushes, as Droop is following in lead, as he eventually a good, let's say, a 6-hour hike through the forest and trail, as you eventually accumulated 10 miles in total. As the day still springs early, it's probably about lunchtime now, as Droop kind of pokes his head through the bushes.
It's here. Castle.
Oh, already?
As you kind of stick your head through the bushes, as you see kind of a large castle, as it seems to be left here long ago, probably by elves or humans upon its days. As you can see, it's an ancient castle, tattered and broken. You can see a lot of the masoneries crumbled to the floor. As you can see, there's a front entrance and a side entrance from your vantage point. As some of the walls are destroyed, but the issue is climbing through it would be a bitch and a half.
Ah.
I have my doubts that this is the castle that's remained hidden for decades.
So, should we perhaps maybe explore what's inside the castle?
Well, this is the stronghold, yes? So there will be guards. So, do we wish to do any reconnaissance, or what is our plan?
I think reconnaissance sounds like a good idea, or just observe it for a while.
I can send my owl ahead. I still have I haven't pulled them out yet today. I have my familiar.
That's
He
an
can
excellent
communicate
idea.
back to me up to 100 feet.
So I can explain the castle entrance where you can see from your vantage point. You're about 200 feet away. You can see the castle has 7 crumbled towers in different sizes and different heights. The upper stories are all in various states of collapse. As a short flight of steps ascends to the terrace in the front of the main entranceway. As past the wreckage is a pair of sundered doors lies in the shadows hall. As round towers loom over the entranceway with arrow slits facing the terrace.
This reminds me of Tressum Manor, another broken down ruin that was inhabited in the lower levels by scrapyard fools. But keep in mind that we believe that Glassstaff and perhaps even the spider that he works with may be in here, as well as Gundren, our friend.
Great. Do we have any of our more stealthy members that would be willing to see if there are any guards up above?
Kai had just mentioned using an owl.
Oh, that's
familiar.
right. That's right. That's a good idea.
That would be very natural. To see perhaps if we can locate, first of all, if this is actually inhabited, as Drew has suggested, this is the castle we are looking for, and perhaps to see how well guarded it is. All their prisoners, Gundren, for example.
Did I give you an owl? I'm guessing not. I'll have to give you one.
No, you haven't. I haven't really used it for much yet. I was waiting.
Alright, let me grab
It
you.
does look interesting.
Basic
I mean,
owl.
it is hard to imagine this has been off of the maps for a while, but who knows? I mean, odder things have happened. Maybe we crossed some. Droop, did we cross some magical barrier?
Barrier? It's
Some
confused.
goblin magic masking it?
Ha! No magic. Full
So in
of,
this castle,
full of gobos and hobgobbos and bugbear.
I don't like that. Goblins, hobgoblins, and so they would be known to have a guard, probably maybe in one of those upper towers. Do you think? Maybe at a lower level.
No tower. All destroy.
As you can see from the top half, there's no stairs that lead to the second floor. The second floor is completely destroyed.
Okay,
Just like
It's a
Press
one
of
level.
Mana.
It's a one level place now.
but former rubble of towers.
Yeah, the castle's been here for a long time, a couple centuries. It wasn't obviously ran by goblins. It was once humans. They lost it long ago to orcs.
Damn orcs.
Well, also, we have Kai's owl. Also, I know that Nietzsche, you do seem to be very sneaky. We also do have a couple of those, right, Pinnacle? Potions that will make you unseeable. Perhaps, if failing the owl, Nietzsche could also sneak easily.
That's a great idea.
I will push you to the map as your owl, and you can see as you see fit. Nobody else can see the map except for the owl. Hoot hoot.
I could also call my spirit companion, which I'm currently been working on. So give me some time.
Oh,
Where'd you put the owl at?
Oh,
Upper left.
give me a second. You don't have control yet?
I don't see it. I don't see a token.
Oh, let me drag another one. You see now?
Oh, you know what? I have. I bet I can't. See
Oh,
it
that's
because
why I have it on Nietzsche. My God, I keep mixing you guys up. Oh my goodness. What can I see, but I can't see? Because I saw Nietzsche's thing, and then I was just like, oh, okay, there we go. There we go. So this is what you see. That's what I explained before. As there's arrow slits and stuff like that. So as there's a collapsed door, it's destroyed.
Is there like? I'm looking. I want to fly up high enough that I can see over walls, if possible.
Yeah, you can fly. So the walls are itself. They're only about 5 feet thick, and the walls go up 10 feet.
Okay. So yeah, because I'm looking for like a courtyard, or I don't want to go
There's
flying
no
into a building.
courtyards. You can
But there's
fly
no
around.
open-
I would suggest flying around to see how many
Okay.
entrances are there.
Yeah, because I don't want to fly into a place to have
No.
them shoot me. I just go. Ooh. Is that a? Am I supposed to be seeing this? Is there a
The rubble, it's
window
destroyed.
right here? No, I'm.
Oh, you can see
I'm
the arrow
curious
slits.
right
Yeah,
here.
you can see the arrow slits.
Okay.
So
Okay.
as you look inside, you can see that there are kind of 4 plain straw pallets. A bedroom are lined up with floors of the barrack. The brackets of the walls holding weapons, spears, swords, morning stars, and more. The north wall shows signs of damage. The floor is swept clean of the rubble. Sitting in the beds of 4 are 4 bored red-skinned humanoids.
All right. Well, I'll continue. She'll continue flying around. Oops, another arrow slit.
As you begin to look in there, you just see crates, like a storage room. Nothing's in there, just crates and stuff. So maybe supplies.
And now look in this one.
You see in this room, you can see what looks like a goblin shrine of some sort. As you see the chambers occupied to the north tower of this castle, a stone altar stands in the middle of the room, covered in a bloodstained black cloak. You see gold ritual implements as a chalice and a censer, as you can see them carefully arranged on atop the altar. As you see, the archway to the south is covered heavily with curtains. As you see movement there, silhouettes, as you can tell there's something moving there.
Okay. Continue. Oh, same chamber?
As you see goblins inside.
Okay.
As you do see another entranceway from the other view, you can see there's a back entrance to the ruined tower that was destroyed. The tower has almost completely collapsed throughout the ground. The floor is still open to space. Rotting crates and ancient barrels show that provisions were once stored here.
Right.
As you see, a heavy curtain obscures the crumbled area to the south, and an intact door leads to the east.
I'll continue find another.
As you see a big hungry wolf sleeping there, as you see an individual collapsed, a dwarf, and beaten to death almost.
Oh, still appears to be alive, maybe.
Yes, as you do see the general, as he has a big wolf.
Nice. Same. Yep, same one. What's this right here? This is blacked out.
Oh, it's just like the DM shit.
Oh, okay, alright. Yeah. More hobgoblins.
As you see more hobgoblins in there, they are currently playing some cards, kind of sitting there. They're not really paying attention much. As you see a hideous creature floating there inside the tower, you can see a brain pulsing back and forth.
Like a brain just floating in the air.
With little tentacles.
They don't have a picture of it.
Can't really see it that well.
Okay, alright. That's the same room, right? That we just saw with the brain.
Yeah.
More lovely hobgoblins.
You see some goblins in there, as they are in what looks like to be the banquet hall. As there's moldy food and stuff they're eating.
And I see this is the goblin over here is a hobgoblin as well.
Yeah. But a lot of these things you would have to fly up to get through. Naturally, you wouldn't be able to climb it. You climb it, but it'd be like noisy as shit. It's rough terrain, basically.
It would just fly. Right, there we go. Another one with more hobgoblins.
Yep.
Okay, and then I get back to where we started, and the
As
owl
you
just flies back
didn't
to me.
notice the wizard here for some reason.
Oh, yeah, we didn't. I didn't see a wizard. Not
No.
saying that they're not here. I just didn't see him. As far as I know.
You didn't see him though.
Okay. All right. The owl will fly back to me, and we'll give the information to everybody. Looks like there's a friggin' I recognize them as hobgoblins.
Yeah, they're pretty elite warriors.
I tell him, I said, okay, there's a lot of hobgoblins in here, and one or two other things, including what appears to be some kind of floating brain. So I didn't see a wizard, though I guess the floating brain could be the wizard.
Fascinating.
There's doorways around. There's a couple of different doorways we can try to go in.
Go back to the floating brain.
I couldn't see it very well. I'm not sure what it was. I've never seen anything like it before. But like I said, I didn't see the wizard, so I guess, weirder things have happened. Maybe the wizard doesn't have a body anymore. I don't know.
Okay.
Or maybe they're not here. Or maybe this isn't the castle we're looking for.
It's Kragma.
I did see a dwarf, though. Did it look like what's his name?
You couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if it was. I can never remember that guy's name.
Gundren?
The one that the friend of
Gundren?
Gundren. Yeah, I can't, I don't know, so I didn't recognize it. There's a dwarf in there, but I couldn't tell whether it was Gundren or not.
Well,
Was
we can
he?
assume.
Was the dwarf active and walking around, or?
No, the dwarf might not even be alive. It was hard. It looked like he might have been, but it was hard to say. He was it looked very beaten up,
Okay.
injured.
Well, we can assume he is a prisoner then and needs help. We can assume, I guess we could assume that may be Gundren. So what is our priority now? Are we here to rescue him primarily, or to obliterate the goblins within the keep? What is number one?
There's a lot of hobgoblins. I mean, a lot. That's when it could get very ugly very fast. I'm not sure that we would be able to take on all of them.
Well, then perhaps a distraction or a espionage mission.
Do you think we could just sneak? Where was Gundren, or the dwarf at least? Who might?
He's over on that's the eastern side, right, Red? He's over on the eastern
Yeah, he's
side.
on the opposite side.
Where there appeared to be a very large hobgoblin with a very large wolf.
Ah. Is
And
that
that's
not
also
the
close to
description?
that floating blank brain was close by in that area as well.
So there is a sort of war room that is where the important creatures are, assuming they are leading this expedition or this little group. So what do we wish to accomplish here? We wish to save Gundren, yes?
Yes.
Are we here to kill anything, end the life of this giant brain and this thing, find a wizard?
I mean, they paid us to find the castle, correct? They're paying us to find the castle.
Yes.
That was
I
just what.
suppose.
Then they didn't want. Did they want us to attack it, or did they just say find it?
Maybe they'll pay us more if we clear it out.
But I assume we should rescue your friend Gundren.
Well, how do we locate? Well, Sildar's task was to locate Cragmar Castle, but at the same time defeat bandit leaders from the mines and the caves. I'm not sure if they were all located together or if that was different tasks.
Well, so I'm not necessarily asking at the moment how we will do things. I am just trying to put our priorities in order.
Oh, I agree. I was just trying to figure out as well if there's
a lot of
if
us
we're
have a
supposed
lot.
to find what we're supposed to do.
I think
Excellent.
rescue what's his face? Rescue the dwarf, and I think if we can deal with the leaders, but we must make sure that if things go bad, we're able to at least get back to town to tell them, hey, this is where the castle is. If you can send somebody to take care of it.
So I'm gonna put you guys on the map, but you won't see anything yet until you decide whether
They
or not.
didn't. The town did. They didn't seem very interested in. They're not even willing to drop a red brands. Then I can't imagine them wanting to come and clear out bugbears. But maybe somebody would.
The town, I don't think, is necessarily armed to take on the red brands or the goblins and whatnot in this castle. Hence why they're asking us to do it.
Well, I know, but I mean, if we can at least find it, they can. I mean, I'm having a feeling Neverwinter or somebody would want to find this.
Right.
These mines that we're looking for, right? So, I mean, yeah, sure, we should try to clear this out, but if we can't, we need to make sure at least somebody gets back to tell them where this place is.
Oh, I'm not planning on.
How about Droop?
I'm dying.
Droop does not wish to be here. We could send him back to
Phandevler.
Phandevler.
Get back to Cragmar.
What?
Didn't Droop want to get back to Cragmar Castle?
He has friends here, but obviously he doesn't know these goblins are not his friends.
He's scared of Cragmar Castle.
It seems as if someone has taken over the same way that you had described Clark had moved into that cave and enslaved the other goblins? I assume that is happening here as well.
I just didn't see any goblins. I mean, everything was hobgoblins.
Perfect. Well, that means that these are the slavers, I believe, then?
Perhaps we may wish to watch for incoming parties and or outgoing parties and sneak attack them as opposed to trying to take on this big area.
Certainly. I mean, keep in mind that this is a large area that is indoors. It looks like we could easily, or it sounds like we could easily close off entrances
So
with strength.
There is 3 passageways he noticed, so I'll ping them, but you won't see them. Only on the map. So the front one is this one, the side entrance is over here, and the other side entrance is over here.
So there are.
I suggest
Yes.
Is it possible for us to get closer to one of the side entrances? And
You'll have to roll a stealth check
at least
to get there.
I understand that. I'm asking to the party in general. If we go to one of them and then maybe make our look around inside, maybe at least try and get Gundren. I agree. Even if it's a run in, grab them, and pull them back out while the rest, like, we all fight at range as best we can, except for the. I mean, that's fine too. I have no problem with that.
Well,
I'm happy to
what
run in
I
and get them
was
or stay at range, but
Penku, I think I know that none of you will probably agree to splitting up, but I do not mind if I could summon my sister Clothis and cause havoc with her on one side to cause a distraction. She does last quite a while, and the rest of you could go in and rescue Gundren while I make a mess opposite and draw their attention out.
Right, it might not be a bad idea to have them focused on different entrances other than what we're coming in.
I do have defensive capabilities, and Clothis will guard me very closely. And she is quite powerful, as you know.
out. Not a bad idea, but I'd rather you stay out of harm's range. Maybe.
I mean, I could send her alone, but if things change, I
maybe
worry about commanding her.
I was going to suggest that. How close are the 2 entrances? Do you think, from your survey, Kai, of your owl, maybe able to keep an eye with and communicate, and if something changes, then we can have somebody at range with a range weapon.
Well, my owl is going to be busy once we go into battle.
Okay.
I was going to say though, there's 2 side entrances. One here. It's not letting me ping.
Yeah, so there's
north
one
and south.
The front one
There's
is
one
over
north
here.
and one south, right?
Yeah, they're about 75 feet away from the front.
Okay, so there's one over here and there's one over here. The way the bugbears and that brain thing is laid out, I think the best part would just come through the north entrance. Try to avoid all this over here. This stuff, just avoid this and go through. Come down this way. We go run into what looks to be like a general, a captain, whatever it is, with their wolf, and that's where the dwarf is. And then the brain is over here. We may be able to get in and deal with the general before the brain can react. I don't know.
Perhaps
That would be.
Yeah. Yes.
And then if we wanted to create the diversion, it would probably be best to be this one over here, because you could divert the brain would get involved with that maybe.
Was that the side on the left?
The side to the south here.
South.
This is where there's this door and then this door.
I could put your owl
I
out
see.
again if you want them to really look again, so you can like really get the glimpse of it.
Well, trusting Guy's judgment.
And where exactly is the door up here? Is it?
It's buried through this crap.
Oh, this one. Okay, so we'd have to dig through it to get.
No,
in?
you'd have to go through it,
Climb.
but it's loud, so you'll have to make a stealth check to make no noise.
Yeah.
But you can tell there's really not much guards on this end, but you could make enough noise to make an alert.
Okay, so yeah, so the it's right here, the entrance, but it's a lot of rubble, so we'd have to climb over and around. So it might not be a bad idea to have the distraction over here,
Perfect.
and then we can sneak through here and hopefully get to the. Because the
Well, I
other.
think this,
So I'm currently a third of my vitality down, and I would prefer to rest till we're all full strength rather than trying to go in today. Would be my.
why are you not? Have you not rested?
I was not able to.
Because of the attack last night.
As for a moment, as you glimpse through your owl, roll me a perception check with the
What?
owl.
I thought that you did get a rest.
I think he rested first, but then took all the
I
damage.
rested first, but we got attacked during that time, so therefore it didn't count. And I was not able to get a short or long rest.
13. Oh, that's passive perception.
Ah,
Did I misunderstand something? I thought, from my understanding, we all got a long rest. I know
No,
what
because
you
they took their long rest early. They're trancers, so they only need 4
It
hours.
took 4 hours, and I guess they probably use spells in that time.
Ooh, 19.
All right, you do see somebody eventually walking back in towards the big bugbear as you see him with a mask and a glass staff.
Oh, no. Oh, my. She just flutters back as fast as she can and relays the information to me. I was like, oh, we just saw Glassstaff. She saw him at the southern entrance down here. He just
That's
kind of walked
fantastic.
through.
well,
Was it an old guy with the beard?
You can't see; it's a mask.
He's
well,
got
I
a
still
glass
think
staff, people. How many wizards are going to be running around here with the glass staff?
This is our
yes,
chance. I say we
I
take
s-
it.
Gandalf.
I still so. If Nietzsche needs a rest, we can. I mean, could we have been resting while we
Yeah,
are?
you can take a short rest as you're planning. Yeah, totally. You just use your first one.
Is that all right, Nietzsche, or do you? Is it
That's what I would prefer. Absolutely.
perfect? So go ahead and do that, and I think I do think that that plan is pretty solid. I can still Penkel, if you can give me one of those potions of unseen, I can go invisible and guide and follow along Clothis and just command her quietly and be unseen myself, and I will be in very
Absolutely.
little danger. And the rest of you can try to rescue Gundren, and if Glassstaff gets involved, we'll see what happens. But I think we should get Gundren out first, priority, and maybe meet back up here in this spot if all goes well, or we should just have a way to reconvene once we are away from here. If I am in trouble, I will run. But I will make sure that I cause a lot of noise.
I do think that sounds like a solid idea, and that we at least block off 2 entrances for the glass staff to escape, at any rate.
And if I do see him and he comes to attack Clothis, I think that she has a good chance of clobbering him with my assistance.
So now we have to figure out, do we want to, I guess have you go to the southern entrance then to
Yeah.
take the Clovis, and we'll go up to the north entrance, and then we just have to figure out how to trigger it. You go first to start the distraction, and then we sneak in.
I think you will know when Clothis begins her attack.
Okay.
There will probably be screaming.
Do we?
Brad, am I allowed to hit the hit dice twice? I think you, or is it only once?
No, you can use it as
Up to
much as
3?
you have hit dice.
Okay.
You only recover half when you
Yeah.
all flows around again to look at. Yeah.
But you cast me, you're gonna heal or no?
I'm sure. Yeah. Give me just a second.
Probably all need to be up at full strength if we can, because it's.
You just let me know
Probably
which
not going to be
which
pretty.
area you guys want to go. So you guys can move on the map around the vicinity in whichever area you want to go. So I'll point again. So this is the north entrance. This is the east one, and this is the west. So you guys can move yourselves around the map. You can't be on the physical map because then you will have to roll a stealth check. But you can like move around the sides wherever you want to go. Start off.
So
Is this a,
this is the one over here. Is the one I think we want to enter.
This is the west one.
Causing a distraction, Epsilon, should I go perhaps at least behind you because I'm not stealthy?
I worry that the group may need your help.
Okay, I can go with them then.
You are very powerful.
Well, we can all just go together as a group. I mean, like
No, I think the idea of us going through the north entrance, like you suggested, Kai, and then having Epsilon go through the south entrance would be a good idea.
I think this will present the least danger to the group as a whole.
Correct.
And it ensures that we can get Gundren out alive.
Perfect.
Okay, so let's start. Like he says, we can move the people. This is where the north entrance is at, or the west entrance, I guess.
And if you wait one more hour, I'm able to call my spirit companion to join us in this endeavor.
We can certainly wait another hour.
If we are not in present danger, that is not a problem.
Oh shoot, now I can't see. Oh, there's my owl. I was like, where'd my owl go to?
I'm just figuring out what it is that I can do in the meantime.
Okay, so those going with the back door over here.
Say that again?
If we want to, I mean, if he, like he said, he can. If you want to move whoever's coming through the door up here, want to move your characters on the side, we can get ready to.
Pinnacle, you do not mind if I take one of those potions?
No, by all means. You should definitely take one with you. And
thank you.
What do you want to do, Fred?
Fred's gonna join Epsilon.
Ah, are you sure, Fred? You do have divine magics that will assist them if they get hurt.
no, it's better that you all have some backup. You all stay close.
Make sure you click your token to heal your hit points for 8, Nietzsche.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Or you could just mark them up at 11. However you do it.
Yeah, I'm there. It says 21.
Okay, so if Fred's going to go with
I do worry about that.
Epsilon, I think maybe it should not be a dispersion. We're starting to split the party up pretty good. I think maybe they should go in straight and try to go for the boss as well. You know, but just go through this door and just rampage trying to shoot for the. Because otherwise, I mean, you're taking a lot away from the group now with the healer going with the other.
Right.
I mean, it's up
Fred,
to
would
you
you
guys.
mind?
Fred can do whatever.
Fred, it might be wise for you to join us up here on the north entrance.
You guys
I
are
think
not.
we could
You're
use
not
both
there
of-
anymore, so you guys are just shouting at each other.
I got you. Yeah, I think I think Epsilon is quite touched at that. She at first thought that Fred did not like her at all, um, and she does try to send him to the other group because they are there too. We are actually, if they're alone, at first Fred would approach her and she would tell him in a different cadence than usual. We are the oldest and the most powerful of this party, my friend, and we need to protect them. I worry about one of us not being there to guard them.
Protect.
Yes,
Protect.
it is us two that watch over the domain of life and death. Please guard them, and I appreciate you, Fred.
Plus, Epsilon's going to be invisible.
Indeed. And I think I will wait the hour, and I think I will have asked Kai to send his owl, perhaps, to just peck at me or something when they are ready, and then I will begin my diversion.
Okay.
All right. Let me know as you guys begin to make your send. I like you all to roll initiative. It's just
yeah, my
easier
owl
because you
looks
guys
cool.
are all doing stuff.
Ooh, can you create the water elemental so that I can roll initiative for her?
Sure. You should be able to. Think you should have it, but let me grab it. Just put like a bow on the on the head of this thing. It's like a Yoshi.
This is the first time this
Alright.
game I rolled an initiative higher than 10.
It's out now. All right, everybody in? Okay.
Not yet. I gotta get my wolf. I don't know. Do I have to roll an initiative for the wolf?
I don't know. You got to read your spell. I don't know. I don't know how the dog works. I'm assuming it goes on your turn, but I could be wrong.
I was just going to say, with my familiar, it has its own initiative. I was going to ask if I could just have it go on my initiative for
Yeah,
easy.
you can literally after your
I'll
turn.
just do
Okay.
that.
It's just easier
Yeah.
that way than having a bunch
Yeah.
of extra.
I'll do that as well.
All right, we're gonna start with the first person. Tell me what you're gonna do, Casimir, before I put you on the grid map.
Perfect. I am actually going to take as my action. I am going to cast protection from evil and good.
Okay.
Just a second here.
On yourself?
Yeah, on myself.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Fred.
Fred is waiting on the movement, so he's gonna cast. You know what? He's gonna cast Shield of Faith, Shield of Faith,
I hate that spell. This fucking son of a bitch.
Shield of Faith.
Now.
Yes. My AC's at a 19 now.
Nietzsche.
Nietzsche will try to stealth to the door that we're all entering.
There's no door. It's kind of debris, but yeah. So you can roll me a stealth check. 11. All right, you're rocking with 11. How wish you luck.
Rocking with 11.
This is the entryway right here.
Yeah. It's a bunch of debris.
so it could be double movement.
It was double movement to get in. How much movement do you have left, Nietzsche?
Were we just going from that location? I have 15 left.
All right. It does take at least 10 feet of movement to get into here. As you have 5 feet left. So you scooch in. You're inside now.
And then my wolf will follow behind me.
What's its movement speed?
40.
Oh, yeah, it just goes through shit too. It's ethereal. Doesn't have rough terrain.
Yes.
It just can't end its turn into a body part or it takes damage.
Yeah. Right now I can't get around
Yeah,
me.
I got it. I shoved it in there.
Thank you. Move it further since it has 10 more feet to go. Thank you. And a turn. And I will be on the
Alright,
lookout.
so
at
what
the
you
end
see in
of the-
here is you see the tower has almost completely collapsed. Throughout the ground, the floor still has an open space. Rotting crates and ancient barrels show the provisions were once stored here. A heavy curtain obscures the crumble area of the south, and an intact door leads to the east. To the north, a short passage through the rubble ends with a screen canvas, which is beyond that. Alright, that ends your turn. Kai.
Let's see. So I'm going to activate Blade Singing. That'll give me 40 movement.
You can roll stealth, or no?
Oh yeah, stealth as well.
20. Okay, I'm moving you 5 feet. Now you're 5 feet up.
Okay, so this is 10. Does this take 10 extra, so I'm at 20 right here?
Yeah, as you go through, it eats 10.
30.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see where else can I. If I go, I can go 10 more feet.
Yeah.
It won't let me.
I'll push you. Don't worry.
Okay. Oh, so I can go. Okay, I can go 10 feet. Good. Am I stuck in the wall?
Yes.
Yeah, I had trouble getting through that as well.
There you go.
Yeah, no, I have to push you because there's a dynamic lighting, but I don't want to rip off the lighting because then it's
Right, exactly.
gonna destroy everything.
And so we see nothing except for the 2 doors.
2 doors, yeah. As you hear
And I'm
noises,
holding an action to
you're
attack the
obviously a
enemy.
canine over here, as you do hear gibbering over here.
Okay, I'll use my bonus action already, so I can't move closer. So that will, I will use my bonus action. So I'll use the action. Let's see if I got a spell I can get ready with. No, I will leave it at that.
Do you want your bird in there as well?
Yeah, well, yes, to follow in.
I should put him on you. Alright. Epsilon.
Alright, assuming that the... So I've heard it's go time, right? So we will... I will have, while I'm waiting, I will have casted Comprehend Languages, conjured the elemental, and then on my turn, I will cast Sanctuary upon myself and say, guard my person, be my charm, out of notice, free from harm. And then I will drink that's my bonus action, and with an action drink the invisibility potion. And then I will step forward and tell Clothis to, Clothis, we're going to make a mess. Engage. And I will just kind of come up here. So how does the walls look here? There are arrow slits, etc.
Yeah, arrow slits, yeah. They're not really paying attention, they're eating.
Excellent. Can I just look in while I'm invisible?
Yeah, you can look in there. You can see inside moldy food, you can see them kind of talking. You can see they're all goblins.
I see. Okay, cool. Then I will just actually I'll just stay back here, and that will be my turn.
So you basically see in the western portion of the large hall ending with the wall of crumbled rubble. As you see, it's still intact, some of the walls. You can see a castle banquet hall with a soaring ceiling about 20 feet high, 2 large wooden tables with plain benches standing in the middle of the room. A brass brazier full of glowing coals is tucked into one corner. Dishes are dirty, half full stew pots, moldy heels of bread, gnawed bones on the table, and several goblins skirting around while a tough looking goblin barks orders.
Excellent.
Steel Defender. Which is your turn, basically. I don't know why I keep rolling it in. I thought you wanted to use it on your turn. Pinkle? You there, Pinkle?
Oh, sorry, I'm here. Yes, sorry, my AirPods had died and I was switching them, putting in the good one.
Alright, so if you're going to use your Steel Defender, roll me a stealth with it. If you're moving forward.
He actually, yes, we're both.
It should have dex.
Go
That
ahead.
base, it's stealth.
Yep. I was just
14.
looking at myself.
5 feet.
Oh, the rest of them all went this way.
Let's shove it in the boxes somewhere.
Okay. Yep. Crawling through the boxes. Okay. It is done, and then I will. Oh, here I come. Dun, dun, dun.
Roll me a stealth check. 8.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Nothing seems to pay attention to you here. I think you could pick the good spot here, as there's really no guards. But you are going to be loud for a while. But you're not a parent of it. You're just like, this is just me. So if you're you'll move up 15, and then you'll climb through the rough terrain, which will take
Second, I go to
10
here.
feet.
I'm in the entryway. Yep, I'm right
Yeah,
there.
you're just like, climbing in.
Come. Hey, guys, I'm here. What do we see?
Just hear it clink, 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 clink. All right. Well, water element doesn't want to roll stealth. It's pretty big.
Absolutely not. It is going to actually 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Where is that big the goblin that is giving orders?
It's over here inside.
Excellent. I'm gonna have Clothis is just going to
Squeeze the
move on into
bowl.
the kitchen. Yes, she's just gonna pour gush in from the kitchen window.
How much movement is that to get in there? How much did you move so far?
Sorry, she moved 25.
Okay, so this will be 30 to get inside.
All she needs, and I think she has 40, right? But she's going to go ahead and make 2 slams on this goblin that is giving orders.
Okay. As you get surprised, as it wasn't apparent of this creature. 22 is going to hit. It's dead. You crush it into smithereens for almost 40 points of damage. It's dead.
And I'll just have it sort of perfect, be like kind of roar, and you'll have Epsilon speaking softly saying, "If you're all slaves, you all go free." And then Clothis, if you don't mind her doing an interaction, is going to open that door next to her.
She wouldn't be able to do that, sadly.
No?
No.
Oh, can she? She
doesn't
doesn't
have
move.
hands. She has to destroy shit now. She doesn't have hands. Or she can push into the door, but it is.
Yeah,
I'd say roll me if she has athletics or strength, push into the door to break it with her body weight. Because she's like a weight, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Wow.
She struggles
Okay.
for some reason. I guess because
Yes,
her body form is still probably manipulating through the hole, maybe because there's so much water.
perhaps. Excellent. Well, she'll.
Okay.
I would scream if I were you.
All right. These guys gonna roll initiative as they start screaming. Indeed, you do hear goblins screaming as I will roll initiative and get to a combat frenzy. I'm probably not gonna get far in.
Oh dear lord.
I need to get the.
Too bad it's 10 o'clock. Damn it.
Oh, I know. What a good cliffhanger.
Yes, this is right where a stupid show would end, wouldn't it be?
Well, they're in a kitchen. Water gushes through, and it rises up and destroys a goblin and just starts beating against the wall.
Yeah, that noise kind of woke everybody up, basically.
Perfect.
See how fast this water elemental kills all these guys?
Take your time. We got things to do.
Alright, well, I'm just sitting here because I'm rolling these all in, but we'll do it again next week. For now, their crazy adventure of Lost Mines of Phandevler, obviously, Shattered Obelisk, as we will see what happens. Reminder on payment if you haven't paid, and recap or full tell the story, which will be Nietzsche.
I'm a lonely lady.
You need your money.
What the hell is that?
Extraction mission.
Alright, later.
Impossible.